Hello, this is a Hot Wheels showcase slash unboxing video, I guess. We have a bit of both today. And it's a video about debuting new things, new items. Didn't expect to do this so soon, but I thought I'd do a quick video today. Just a quick one, because you won't believe it, but I actually have found 2025 mainline Hot Wheels cars already. Didn't expect to see them, especially around where I live. I was thinking more the January, February mark. And I know that in Malaysia, where they make Hot Wheels, they're already up to D case. And I believe in America, they're up to B or C. But we actually have Hot Wheels A case mainline. So these are the first cars launched for next year. Didn't expect to see any anytime soon. Just happened to be in the store, and I thought, well, I'll have a look, see what there is, because you always have a look. And here we are, and I'll tell you where I got them from, and I got them from Asda. So if anyone's looking around and you want to start your 2025 collection, go to Asda, because they already have A case and maybe even B case. But I found A case, and I'm just surprised. Now, obviously, there's a lot I wasn't too interested in. I'm mainly waiting for C and D cases to come out with the new Formula 1 stuff. But A case is still cool because there's still a few new models, and they're the first editions, the very, very first editions of these cars. So we've not seen them before. Some of them we have, some of them we haven't. I'll go through them in a second. But yeah, I'm very surprised. I'm going to start off with the cars that aren't new, and just talk about them for a second, and then I will talk about cars that are new. And I only have a few to go through, so we're going to just nip through this. But the first one I wanted to a note on was the Proton Saga. First sort of Proton we've seen. This is part of the factory fresh lineup. There's 5 different cars to collect, and this is a reskin from last year that we had the red edition, the red variants. The reason why I'm interested in these cars, one, because they're a Proton and you don't really see them, but two, because Proton used to have a racing division over in the UK, and they look very similar to the In-Pains that they used to run. And then just as a debut, we can show off this little turntable if it works. See if we can get it on. There we go. So you can have a full debut of what the car looks like. And it's a really clean design. I suppose it is part of the factory fresh lineup, supposed to look brand new. But it looks very interesting. In the red, it looks good, but in the white, I have to say it does pop a bit more with the black trim and the grey rims. They've used these rims quite a few times, but I think it looks very clean. Definitely worth it. In fact, there you go. You can see both of them. Very interesting design. And what Lamley said on their YouTube was a sort of shout out and a sort of thank you to the workers in Malaysia for their hard work in creating this product. And they should do more Protons, and we expect to see more. They have the license, as you can see, so why not? A couple of the cars that aren't new for 2025, one of them that stood out to me was Draftinator, because I do like some of the X-Racers, and I do like the racing trucks, and Draftinator's always been a nice one. Again, not something we've seen brand new. There have been a few variants in mainline, some in multi-packs. We have the X-Racers one from last year in the blue, which I think pops very nicely, and you can see inside and how the model works. But I think that pops nice in the blue. Let's take these away, shall we? And then we also have this full white one from the, I think they're called Track Aces, are they not, when they have the orange wheels? The cars that work really well on the Hot Wheels track. I think that's why they have the orange wheels, to match the orange on the track. But they have really smooth wheels, and they've got good ground clearance, and that's probably why they work so well. And I just think I love the design. I love the racing trucks. That one's not staying on. Again, see, it's that slippery. It's that good on track. Won't even stay on the rotating table. But I always like the racing trucks. And here is another one. This is the brand new one for this year, the new skin. Again, X-Racers even says on the side. This is the green variant, slightly different wheels, as you can see. Again, I just think they look really good. Will it stay on? It will. Only this one with the really slick wheels doesn't seem to be interesting. So we've seen the Proton, we've seen that. Another car that again isn't new for this year is the 1988 Jeep Wagoneer, and I believe part of the Hot Wheels Hot Trucks, and I have to say it's quite a hot truck, and it looks very good in this sort of modern take on a retro scheme, sort of Dakar rally. You know how much I like the Dakar, which is starting in a couple of weeks. What is it, 3 weeks now? First week of Jan. That's going to be amazing to see that. And I thought I had a variant of this already in a different scheme, but it turns out I didn't. But I do have the 95 edition, 1995. I think this was part of Mud Studs last year, or I keep saying last year, this year, 2024. Again, this is a very Dakar scheme. Got all the mud on it. I do quite like that, the mud on the bottom. Does look very realistic. So yeah, pretty cool. But I thought I had a variant of this one, but I guess I don't. But anyway, here it is. And see what year it says on the bottom. 2022, so it's been out a couple of years now. 3 or 4 years. We've got the extra lights. I love the detailing. And this is just a mainline, you know, just a standard issue Hot Wheels. They've done pretty well. And I think the scheme's good. The Hot Wheels logo on the back. Pretty unique. Now we're getting into 2025 models. Some of these I'm not going to open because they're very first editions. Let's talk about the Hot Wheels Legends. So the Hot Wheels Legends Tour is something that goes on in America every year, where they go around and try and find the best Hot Wheels car as voted for, and that will always go in the Dream Garage selection. As you can see, there's Twin Mill there, which we'll get onto in a minute. And each year they announce the winner, and then they turn their real life car into a Hot Wheels. And last year it was the Mazda AutoZam, the big one with the big wheels. This year is the custom MX-5 Miata. We've had MX-5s quite a few times, but this is obviously brand new. And there is the 2025 logo with the flames, so look out for that if you're looking for new Hot Wheels. And it is the #1, the first car in the series for the year of 250 cars. And obviously this is based on a real car. You can Google it, you can have a look yourself. It's got all the custom lighting on it, custom body kit, wide body kit, custom lights on the back. There's a look at the casting there with the little wing, the wide body, the big size wheels. Really nice casting. I have to say there's a little bit of a dent in the box. And there was 2 of these in the actual box. There was the short card version, so cards of this size that fit on there, and then the long card version. And I think the long card version is worth more because you don't really see long cards, so I got for the long card version. And I will not be taking this out of the box. This is brand new for 2025, #1. This isn't going anywhere, and I'm just surprised they got it. But just the casting itself just pops really nicely. And in fact, what does it say underneath? There you go, MX-5 Miata 2024, so that means it's brand new for 2025. And there's a look at the back if you wanted to look at the information. There's the picture of the real car there. So it's pretty accurate, to be honest. Part of the series it's in. Dream Garage, MX-5. And then all the information there. You can have a quick look for if you want to pause the video and have a look. That's got all your information in. 2024 Mattel Hot Wheels. This is fresh out of the box. Couldn't be any more fresher than that. So I'm very pleased with that one. Another new 2025 casting is Super Twin Mill. As you know, we've had Twin Mill for quite a few years. I think there's about 3 or 4 different variants. There's a standard issue one, which I have a copy of here. This is from my Road Beast collection from the Highway 35 series. Go and check that video out. But I always thought Twin Mill needed something else. It needed something at the back. It needed some other stuff. So there are a few different versions. There's the new version, which is the electric version, which has slightly more streamlined body and obviously electric parts on it because it's not a proper vehicle. There's the Braille version where it's got the bumps on it, you can read it, and then this standard version. And then just as of this year, well, as of next year, 2025, they brought out Super Twin Mill, which is another variant, and it's just the ultimate edition. They've added this plastic body kit on it, huge rear spoiler, rear diffuser there, side skirts, front splitter, and I will be not taking this one out of the box either. This is brand new, fresh, so fresh it's not even 2025 yet, but look, it says 2025. I still can't believe that they were there. Didn't expect to see them, but as does the place apparently. Again, it's just luck of the draw, just happened to be in there, but yeah. Part of the Hot Wheels Let's Race Series 1 of 5, 2025. And I think Twin Mill really looks really good. The only thing I've noticed is a lot of the pictures always represent the car. You know, they're very, very accurate. But on this one, it has lights, and this one, it does not. So, not entirely accurate. Maybe they're changing the artwork. Not a huge fan of the paint job. Don't think it's that exciting. But and the blue, it's a bit out there. But it's still brand new and super duper cool. Considering Twin Mill's been around for many years, the fact that they've done this is fantastic. There's a couple of other cars here. We have the brand new Morgan Super 3. So the crazy 3-wheel one. You might have seen this a few times in retro racing and stuff, and I think it was on Top Gear. Again, part of the Factory Fresh series, so we have 2 or 5 of those. There's the new 2025 logo. That's what you need to look out for. I think the livery is pretty cool, actually. I think it's quite nice. I expect to see a few variants of this. It's got racing stickers on it, racing stuff. There's the novice badge right on the back there. The artwork. I mean, you probably wouldn't see a car like this with this kind of paint job, but because it's Hot Wheels, they have to go a bit crazy and out there. There you go. It's even got the Morgan Motor Company information, official stuff. And we're going to open this because we have 2 of them. So we're going to open it. I may even keep the card, actually, because it's quite a nice card. And here it is. It is such a weird thing. I don't expect this to do well on the Hot Wheels track, but it could be a fan favourite, especially if they do a few variants. Brand new 2024 for 2025. Looks very aggressive, doesn't it? Looks a handful. Wonder if it'll stay on the turning table. Oh, it does. I think that's quite a nice spectacle. You could probably see that in a showroom or something, but there it is in the card form as well. So you can see I have it. I think it's a very unique casting. I didn't expect to see a Morgan at all. I didn't even realise they had the licenses. I guess Hot Wheels have expanded their licenses a bit recently. And they have announced quite a few new stuff for 2025. But maybe I should do a separate video for those and just go through what's already been announced, because we already have first wave of Team Transport, first waves of Silver Premium, first waves of Fast and Furious. Obviously these main lines are already out and about. I guess that would be a separate video on its own. Like I said, I just wanted to do a very quick video just to debut some of these cars. And the last one is part of the Hot Wheels Tow Trucks edition. Hauler back. This is a custom Hot Wheels, a fantasy car, but of course it is still new for 2025, brand new. And I have to say, it is very aggressive. Not something I would have gone for overall, but it definitely works as a recovery vehicle, and you could put it down. Interesting decals as well. Expect to see a few variants, and the engine decals are pretty crazy as well. There you go, brand new. Got all the information there. Hot Trucks 2025. I can't believe they're out. There was so much stuff. I didn't expect to see any at all. Let's open it up. Let's have a look. Again, quite nice cards. And the Hot Wheels are trying to stay consistent. Any moving parts in there? No. I expect this to be quite quick on the track, though. It does have this quite low splitter on. But this could still be quite quick on Hot Wheels track. Very smooth wheels. See if it sits there together. Yeah, I just thought it would be worth making a quick video like this, because I just did not expect to see any 2025 models out. And some of them just look fantastic. That Mazda looks outrageous. Again, it is available in long and short card, but go for the long card if you can. Even comes with this extra clip so you can hang them up on your wall. Super Twin Mill, expect to see that in a few different variants, maybe even a race one. You never know. And maybe even, they might, I mean, they brought the Diora 2 back, they might even do a updated version of the Road Beasts on that, you never know. I know some custom people who do customs definitely will. Overall, aid case is pretty good. Plenty of new stuff in there, definitely worth looking out because it is the brand new stuff for the year. But like I said, and I've said a few times, I always collect racing cars and racing models. So for me, I'm leaning more towards C&D cases. That starts with the Formula 1 stuff and loads of cool racing stuff. I will be uploading a lot more stuff to my eBay account coming up to Christmas now and the new year, so there'll be loads of content on there. But yeah, and I just want to say thank you again for all the support. My channel's grown quite a bit recently, gained 10 or so subscribers recently, which has been great. Thank you again. Lots of likes, and the YouTube shorts seem to get support. I'm hoping to use this more often. New turntable that I've got, which is quite interesting. It's quite a good way to see the cars, to showcase them. I can have them. You can look at them while I'm talking as well. Gives you something to do. But yeah, have a look in your local stores. Again, it is all luck of the draw. I guess Asda seems to have a deal to get stuff earlier, so just have a look. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, get out there and keep on collecting.